Hello, Silver Creek. This is Kristen Cole, your agent director. Today, I want to share a little bit about your social media accounts and keeping them secure and preventing situations where you might be hacked or have your accounts disabled. We get calls more frequently than we would like to from agents who have lost their accounts for one reason or another, and this can be very frustrating, a very grueling process. And a lot of times, agents don't reclaim their original social media accounts, and it's tough. It's tough. Now, can we prevent this 100%? No. I do want to share some tips with you. I've got them outlined below as well to help you with your account and some actionable things that you can do right now to make sure that your social media accounts are protected. So, the first is make sure you have two-factor authentication turned on for your account. What that is it's an added layer of security when you log into your account so that it will verify that you are you and send you like a code in your email account or in your text message. Guess what? It's kind of annoying to have to like get this code and type it in, but it protects you. And so it's worth it. Same with your email accounts. We definitely recommend that. Always use strong, unique passwords. And this is another rabbit hole conversation where we're all tracking a million different passwords and it's annoying. There are some programs that can store securely your passwords in your browser. One that I'm familiar with is called 1Password. Do your research on those, but make sure you're using good, strong passwords. Next, if you operate a business page, you may want to consider adding a second person, like a trusted friend or a family member, as an additional admin on your business page. That way, if your personal account for some reason gets disabled on Facebook specifically, you will still have access to your business account through this second admin. So if you are the only admin, go on, add a spouse, add your mom, add your child, whoever it is that you can rely on in case something happens. Next is you want to review your privacy settings on your social media accounts. On Facebook, for example, they have a security checkup. Instagram has an account center where you can control these things and make sure you're following the recommendations of the social media platform. Okay, so that is like protecting your account. Now, some red flag behaviors, things that sometimes trigger the algorithm on social media to be concerned about your account. First, using link shorteners or redirecting tools is a red flag in social media. So if you're using like a bit.ly link or a link tree or something like that in your bio or your DMs, even, this is a red flag. Unfortunately, a lot of people have used those. I've used Bitly like tons, and we actually had to just find a replacement for that because of the inability for me now to share those links on our Facebook forum. And so we built something for ourselves internally. Unfortunately, I can't share that with you guys to use, but use the direct link as often as possible, even if it's a long, ugly link. Okay, if you repost content, even viral content, and you don't give credit, even on your personal profile, not just on your business, if it has copyrighted music or video clips or even memes, this can lead to red flags. So always give credit. If you click anything in your social media, you want to make sure it's legitimate, right? So scammers often send fake messages pretending to be Meta. This is, Facebook and Instagram specific. Here's something that you may not have known. Meta will never direct message you about violations. So you can always report and delete those. If you log in from a new location or a new device into your social media accounts without confirming your identity, this can trigger an account review or lockout. All right, next, the list keeps going, doesn't it? If you are accepting friend requests or page invites from people or companies that you don't know, this can also be a red flag. I teach often that Facebook or any social media is a big networking event, right? But that means you should probably still know these people, because if it was a real networking event, at a minimum, you would have shaken their hand, right? And introduced yourself. So fake profiles may use these tactics, sending friend requests, to gain access to your personal info or accounts. Be selective and report suspicious accounts. All right, mass messaging or over engagement. If you are sending too many direct messages, adding too many comments on posts, or posting excessively in a short amount of time, this can make your account seem automated. So, another thing we always teach about social media is be authentic and use it authentically, right? Don't go overboard, be intentional about your use. And one other thing I want to mention is sometimes you can connect to other companies or businesses with your Facebook account or log in to play games with your Facebook account. I would always hesitate using your Facebook account for that, because what happens is you're giving permissions to that company to access information, and it varies by company. Whatever their terms say is the information that you've given permission to release to that third party company from your social media account. So those are some really great tips. A couple other things, back up your important photos or posts in case something does happen to your accounts. If your account is disabled for some reason, I've included some links below for Facebook and Instagram of where to go. It's not an easy process. We want to try to prevent this as much as we can. And what you can do today is start by making sure you have your two-factor authentication set up. You can check your security settings, and you can be intentional and cautious in how you're using your social media accounts. I hope this is helpful for you. Of course, if you guys ever need anything, though we are not able to advocate to Meta or any social media platform on your behalf, we want to give you, the resources that we have available. So here is to safe and secure and happy social media usage. Hope you guys have an awesome day, and we'll talk to you soon.